So this video is going to show you how to add some features to the phone that you're modeling. So the first thing I'm going to show you is, here's a sample of a phone that's already been started. And to get the side fillet, the easiest thing to do would be to click the fillet button and click this option here called full round. What that does is it gives you a full radius across a surface. And so what you do is you pick the two surfaces that the round feature will go between. So I'm going to click this one and that one. So you can see that filled in here and here. And then the face that you want to round, you just pick the surface basically that you want, where you want the rounded edge to be. So once I click that, you'll see that it actually rounded the entire thing. So I'm just going to hit the green check, and now that is done. The next feature that you're going to want to work with is, how do you get side buttons on here? You're going to have to create a work plane out on the outside surface. So basically, you can't create a sketch here on a rounded surface. You need a flat surface to sketch on, so you have to put a plane out there. And this is going to depend on how you set up your phone model to begin with, but you just click this button here called plane. And then what you want to do is you pick, let's say I want to put a button out here. I can say I want it to be parallel to that surface. And now you have to know how far that surface is. So instead of clicking offset here, what I want you to do instead is say plane point. And you still are going to want to select that plane here that's going to be parallel to, and now you have to select a point. The problem is there's no point out there currently, but if you just click, if you look here, I'm clicking out here and then a point appears because Onshape knows that's one that you would want. And you click that, and now if you look at the preview, you can see there's a plane right out here where you're going to need to draw. And so now I'm going to give you a top view just to show you this. Now you can see you have a plane here. You also have your origin plane here because of the way this phone model is set up. So now you can draw any buttons on this surface or that surface simply by sketching on that surface. So just as an example, you can click that plane as your sketch surface. I'm going to just, actually, I'll show you. There's also, where is it? There's another tool that you might find useful, which is called the slot tool. That is what a lot of the iPhone buttons and I guess even Android buttons will look like. If I draw this, where did that go? Oh, what happened? I guess I was on the wrong sketch plane. Let me try this again. And so if I click this slot tool, okay, so here's what you have to do to use the slot tool. You're going to draw a line to start as a reference, which indicates the length of the slot. I think this will make sense as soon as you see me do the next step. I'm going to dimension this. And now if I hit slot and I pick that line, you can see it's doing the center to center distance is what the line I just drew. And now you can edit the dimension here, whatever your button size might be. And now you can see there, oh, you should, and by the way, you should fully constrain all of this. Let me show you. If you say vertical here, for example, you could pick the midpoint of the line up here and make it coincident down there and so on. But so let's just extrude this in the interest of time. I'm going to flip this so it's going into the part and out of the part. So you're going to want to say second position. Actually, let me show you here. If I bring that down, I just want to zoom in and show you. If you don't do two positions, your button's going to look like it's floating on the surface. And it's, do you see how this orange is right here? It will be missing this arced point. So that's why you need to say both directions so that it actually then merges with the rounded feature of your phone. And there you go. That's how you can put a button on the side of your phone.